All right, we're live. Let me just make an announcement on the Discord server, and probably not going to ping everyone. We'll see. First of all, I'm just going to do this on my phone because, as you can see, I'm just too lazy to actually set it up so that way it doesn't share everything. And also, I need to set it up so that way. I know I can do this. Here we go. Edit. This does not help me. Cancel. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hey, there's someone here. Hi. Hey, how are you? I'm just setting this up so that way I can, there we go, get the actual, pop that out here and then shot. So hopefully this works. If not, I'm going to scream. This doesn't matter, so I can put in 0. And let's see if chat is working. Because, oh god, quit that. And chat's not working. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. So that just means I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way and just go here. Boop. Let's see if I can pop this out. No. That's fine. I think this is supposed to say something, but we'll just figure out how. Alright, well, quick debug. Yes, so standard out, so I'm supposed to get that, and do I have that? No, I don't. Oops, MX list processes, so I'm just going to check on my processes here. This is what I get. Whatever. Yeah, sorry. It'll be up in the evening. Sorry. And that is supposed to show up here, but oh well. I guess I'll debug that feature going forward. Actually, speaking of debug, let's just hop in over i3 config. Oops. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, so I mean, this whole stream, where one res, yes, I'm starting to stream, but I mean, it's not going to be an exciting stream. This stream is just going to be about tokenizing GDScript, which is not that exciting when you get down to it. Basically means like, oh, just put all the words into an array, add some extra, and then, you know, this is the very first step to building a parser for GDScript. And let me just slide them in i3 configs so I can set, because instead of, I guess I'm going to have these side by side if I can't get just the YouTube chat by itself. And actually, I'm going to brainlet moment. Unfortunately, I've made this nice little thingy to put chat in the side, but I guess not. Can I pop this out? There we go. Oh, beautiful. There we go. And I move that over there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Move this back over here. Perfect. And I have to remember how I resize an i3. Why can't I resize this? Who knows? But I can see it though, and that's what matters. And yeah, as you can see, this is a single monitor setup. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Let's just kill this process since it's not working. Actually, let's try shot. We'll try this again. Maybe it works this time. How do we do this? Right, I have to get a shareable. That is not how you do that. Don't even know. We don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Don't worry. So now I just gotta. If I was a real YouTuber, I would have figured this stuff out first. Just gonna G there. I'm just gonna close this tab. Oops. Oops. Ah. And config. How do I resize it here? Resize. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, sorry. So whatever. I guess I'll just be tabbing back into this window every now and then, and I'll move that over there, and I'll be checking out what you guys say now and then. But for now, all right, I was going to make an announcement on the YouTube, on the Discord server, so you don't need this open. And now, as you can see, I'm actually using dark mode, so that's incredible. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Share. Here we go. Beautiful. Attention. Ah, dang it. Whatever. Whatever. Let's see if there's going on. Nope. No. But yeah, so this is the perfectionism. Highlight video. No. Stream marker. Nope. Back. Boop. We go here. Lower. Yeah, that's fine. Overlay. Overlay. Pfft. This is figuring out how to stream live. Don't worry, guys. Edit. Man, I swear I had like a genius idea. Oop, whatever. Whatever. Oh, here we go. Stream. Here we go. Get shareable link. This is take two. Shot. Please work this time. Otherwise, I'm going to scream. Arc's out of range. Oh well, I guess shot's not working today. That's fine. I'll get it working next time. Alright, so in the meantime, what we're doing is yeah, tokenizing GDScript. So let's get something going. I'm gonna put it under .h because what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna crack a cold one. It's Friday night, and so I actually have a token. Oh, I have. Again, so this is the GDScript standalone GDScript LSP that I'm working on, and as you can see, I already have a struct for tokens. I'm of course going to be using this, but as you can see, it is nothing fancy. Just you got your string of what the token itself is, your unsigned integer, and your unsigned column. I'm using this instead of a byte offset because if you look at the LSP specifications, instead of using byte offsets, which I would prefer, so like all the squiggles whenever you do something wrong, like so right here, these squiggles are actually based on the lines and columns instead of the byte position, like its position in the documents, which is what I would prefer. But since it's that way, I'm going to do it just using lines and columns, since I'm already predicting that. Of course, I'm just planning on the final product, and we just undo everything. And so let's go into GDScript. I already have a I have a JSON tokenizer that I will be cribbing my notes off of, and let's see if I can spell. And so, of course, I know I'm going to need, so I can just hashtag include token.h, and I'll do that in the header file because why not? struct. So of course I'm gonna, oops, I'm just gonna crack open this, and I'm gonna have to, I'm just gonna steal things from here, since again, I've been working on this on both. I'm using on my laptop right now, which is Linux, and I've also been working on my desktop. It says note, please don't lex. Actually, I did end up lexing, so just delete that. But yeah, I've been working on this on both a Windows machine and a Linux machine, so that's why I have to use these discussing if-def type forward type declarations. And oh god, I use student. I'm probably going to need to use student over here as well. And I'm using student for, I'm going to guess, just uint32. And so we'll close that back up so you guys can focus on what I'm actually doing. And first things I'm going to do is, let's actually crack open the GDScript language specs, because language reference, what I really want are the keywords, because this is the problem with GDScript, and I would say also is the problem with Python. Oh my god, white space to denote scope. God, just give me curly braces, please. This is, I'll zoom in so you can all read this. I know it's a lot of people learn Python now as their first language. I like braces. I think braces are good. I used Python professionally, and shit just happens. Especially I was, of course, back then. This was years ago. Sometimes just spaces and tabs get mixed up. Like some people, this is before whatever, like JSON like formatters were more popular, and so what I was working on with my jobs is like I forget sometimes just spaces and tabs got mixed up, and it's just a pain. And now that I'm writing a tokenizer, I'm like, God, I would love a curly brace right here and a close curly brace right there, so that way, yeah, I know I could just be like, oh, this would be just like parsing JSON. I could just count curly braces, and with the end of the curly brace delimiter would of course be the end of the scope for a function. But instead, we got a leading white space. Not a fan of, well, not a fan. But anyways, let's get to a GDScript. So we're gonna have, it's gonna be both the keywords and the, actually we'll stick with keywords for this one, and we're gonna say, oops, speaking of that, we're gonna go with a GDScript X, and yeah, this is some real C shit when you just start. First thing you do, boom, header card, macros. So what are the GDScript keywords? With braces, GoToScript would have been good. Yes, I agree. It would have been good. What's up? Scopes with spaces. I know. I agree. Hello, mein Freunde. Yeah, this is the live stream, so I don't know if I'm good enough to adopt the mein Freunde. But let's see what the keywords are. As you can see, this is doing it from scratch. So where keywords? Hello, keywords. Words. Here we go. Wow, great. Oops. So func, of course. I haven't decided it's going to be GDScript keyword func. I know I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this. Definitely gonna hate that. Gonna hate that a lot, but it is what it is. So let's just start off from the start. So if of course is the first one, yes, boom. If the elif else, let's just fill that up. Else, let me just dollar sign. There we go. I should have had little spaces between those. Oh well. What else do we got here? Let me tab back and forth. For while match when break continue. Let's just do yank, and I'll just put like 20 of these. As I said, 20. Thanks. For match was switch next. For while match while match. What else do we got here? You know, it'd be smart. I'm just gonna curl it. Oh yeah, perfect curl. Oops. Nope, I'm gonna W get it. Yep, it's that easy. Just W get it. Here we go. Here we go, and I can just search for elif. That would probably give me a. Wow, this is killing the. Wow, this is terrible. Never mind that. I'm just gonna thug it out. Elf match, while match, ba 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 ba. And so what I'm doing here is I'm creating, of course. You know, I'll show you guys what I wanted to do. But I was just counting the keywords in. We'll save that in. I was just counting. I did a little preliminary work on this, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do something smart. I'm going to use bit masks, but I was just counting the keywords in here, and it's like 33, which that's unfortunate. If you know if you know your numbers, 33, that's unfortunate. So what I was planning to do, of course, while I was working on this, I started out using libjson or libjanson for my JSON parser, but I ended up making my own, because while I was using libjanson, I was using it to parse LSP messages, and I swear to God, just one of them, just as the initialization message, when it first sends like a very short document, I had to allocate it 10 megabytes, which was like insane. And I know I don't need a full JSON parser. I just need to be able to like get the next key and process whatever it is. So I have a very basic JSON parser here. And the plan, and as you can see, what I was using bit masks, because you know I got game dev brain rot, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll just use bit masks, and you know, except you know, looking at long this shit, yeah, there's too many, there's too many keywords in GDScript. Added another thing to my complaint about GDScript. It's actually not that simple when you think about it. Like, look at this. You got extends, is, in, as, self. There's too much. But you know, that's what it is. So I'm just gonna deal with it. And so I'll go back. Here we have. So now this is this is the exciting stuff where I just copy this into my header file. Yay. So this is why this is the exciting stuff. So I think it's break. What else do we have here? Break, continue, pass. Oh my God, I spelled that right. Wow. Pass. And as you can see, I'm going to do something too clever by half. So the plan here is I'm doing it like this, because I'm just going to reuse this macro multiple times. So one time when I'm doing, I know of course when I create the enumerator, I'm going to use it. So that when I do use the enumerator, as you can probably guess, I'm going to be using these second value of GDScript X. And then when I actually use the tokenizer, when I'm identifying what keyword it is, you know, you can already tell I'm going to use the string value I'm essentially just going to define GDScript X string ID. It's going to be string comp, if string is equal to whatever, if there's going to be a value, you know, you already see what's going on. There, return ID. That's basically how I'm going to use it when I'm identifying keywords. Let's see, what did I leave? Oh, here we go. Break. Continue. Pass. And I'm hoping I'm probably going to, when I do tokenize, I'm going to first, of course, break it up into individual tokens, which is pretty easy. And then, you know, I'm going to do a second pass, dividing it up into keywords, operators, and then symbols, which are going to have to be identified and like by cross-referencing the GDScript API and also the other documents. Let me check if there are any questions. Don't you love keywords? No, I'm not a big fan of keywords. In retrospect, maybe I should have copied in the keywords before I started the screen. But then, would it truly be from scratch? I don't think so. And pass, return. Oh my gosh, we already got to return. Wow, that's the language right there. And then return class. But when did I write this? Oh, good. Class. Did I already delete that? So class name extends is. Wow, there's gonna be a class in here. Class. And then, oops, don't want that J. Oops is oops, and yeah, already. What? Seriously, why are there so many keywords? Juan, why are there so many keywords? As so self super signal. They're not even. Excuse me. Not even in alphabetical order, and I can't just copy paste them, which is my actual complaint. Func, back to func. Sorry, func. No, func. This one I actually don't have to change. Wow, that's great. And I lost my train of thought. See, Stoding, you know, he's actually like, he can actually like think while he does this. I cannot. I'm using 200% of my brain right now. Ah, I already had funk. Whatever. All right. Static. Let's see if there's a. Gotta collect them all. And where do we leave off? Breakpoint, preload, await. I've never used breakpoint. I have not. Wait. And then, oops, this is supposed to be double. Case that. Wait. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I know I'm gonna need that. Yield assert void. Oops. Oh, whatever. Reason. Here we go. The buffer's still open. I'm not worried about it. Oh god, let me just crank up the size for you though, real fast though. Recent local. Here we go. Oh, size 32. All right, this is a little zany. Let's go down to 24. All right, now I can see. Now we can all see a little bit. If you can't see, please let me know. Complain. Yeah, KGB spy. Gosh, if only, you know, you know, the Kremlin, they're not cranking out their finest. You know, they really broke the mold with him. PyTal infant nan. Perfect. So just 3 more. PyTal inf, and we all know what these are. Yeah, right. We all do. All right, so boom, we got our keywords. Just gonna do a fast eyeball grab. Make sure I got all these. I didn't leave any funks. Okay, wow, I replaced them. This is incredible. So we got our keywords. That's great. We can just end the episode right here. Yeah, we'll type def it. This is my favorite. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this name, but whatever. Don't use that. And this is the actual ID. And we just do ID comma. That's it. I'll undef it here. And I call that. I'm probably going to. What are you complaining about? Note 52, previous keyword signal. Oh, I've keyword signal twice. That's missed it. I'll just search for, there we go, found it. Self, there we go. As you can see, I like LSPs, which is why I want to make it standalone. Yeah, Pi and Tau as keywords is wild. This is a little excessive, especially since Tau is just 2 pi. But as you can see, what's going on here with the magic is this gets expanded to blah, 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 like that, which is nice. And eventually, this is going to allow me to, the dream here is I'm going to have an offset for keywords. Like this is going to be where, oh, I'm going to know that keywords is, well, it's going to definitely going to have to be farther ahead than that. But yeah, the dream is I'm going to have like an offset for keywords, and I'll just be able to like, oh, go ahead, this offset, if anything starts with like this. Actually, it would be a good way to do this. If anything ends, no, I can't do that. Huh. But whatever. The dream is if like I can check a range basically if any token is within this range. Oh, like, oh, I know it's a keyword. So just speed up token comparison, just slightly. Speed is life. So here we have our regular tokens. What else do we have in GDScript? Define, what did I call this in my JSON? My lovely JSON parser. Structure. Okay, cool. We'll call it structure. Define GDScript structure. And then this is for basically GDScript X. That's a thingy. That's structure. GDScript. This is used to denote types mainly, and is also used in. I wouldn't call it a. It's not really a unary or binary operator. Speaking of operators, let's operators binary, and let's already said it. We might as well go unary operators as well. So just delete these for now. But yeah, I won't say this is structure. In fact, I'm gonna turn this over to the chat. I don't know what's saying anything. So yeah, so GDScript uses this to denote types, mainly in function parameter lists, and also people do things like var foo bang equals bang, and then they have the type, of course, or they do that. So I'm just going to say this type delimiter. Type delimiter. We'll call it that for now, even though I know I'm going to end up hating its name. What else do we have here? We have this. There's that. GDScript has that. This is the return. We'll call it the return delimiter because anything that's on the right-hand side of the arrow is what gets returned. So I'm actually fond of that name. And what else do we got in the GDScript? Let's look at the example of GDScript to see what else they have here. Oh my god, look at all these lovely operators. Alright, that's a unary operator. Colon. Oh my god, colon's serving multiple duties. Look at that. Multi-duties. It's not just, it's also to end function. We'll just call it the colon. Arrow. But other than that, pretty good. I think I got it. Oh fuck! All right, that's the what do they call this? This is the annotation delimiter. So I'll toss that in there. Oops. This is not. Oh, how could I forget? Oh, and you know what my favorite thing in GDScript is? The line continuation. That hopefully I have the right way. I might actually check some of my own GDScript real fast. Let's see, player movement. Hopefully this is a long enough. Did I do it here? Did I do it here? No, I did not. Where did I do it? Here? More about that later. Whatever. Oops, whatever. Every now and then, I accidentally quit, and I'm just assume I have a multiple buffers open. Oh my gosh, why does this keep happening? Oh right, because I need to restart. I need to restart probably for my local changes to take effect. There we go. I think the line continue is actually that, which is gross. It's definitely gonna be fun to parse strings with. Speaking of strings, let's toss in the string delimiter like so. String. I don't need that actually. But this, I think this will do for now. And if I need more structure, I can just add more structure to the script. Structure. Yep, it's that easy. Oh yeah, unary operators. Not a fan, not a fan. Let's start naming off some unary operators. And then identifiers, I like that. This is nice. So I got all those operators. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, this is gonna be. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be symbol.symbol, so that's fine, I guess. Yeah. No. God, you can use words for both the Boolean Unrecommended alias. What do you mean unrecommended? This is ridiculous. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, fine. So I'm actually going to swim back over here. And that, we'll just say boop, paren open, and paren close, because this can refer to both grouping and a function call. So I'm like, you know what? Just make life easy. This is for dictionaries. Curly, curly. And what seems to be a problem here? No problem. And we'll just finish it off with the square braces. Square brackets. These are brackets. Curly. This is a brace. So we'll settle with those names. Yep, that'll do. Let's see. Unrecommended. Yeah, then remove it from the language. Yep. All right. Now the fun stuff. Back to operators. This is also covered that, so don't gotta worry about that. Let's look at our nice unary operators. I do think subscription. We covered that. What is the attribute? Yeah, we'll say it's kind of. So here's my thinking here. It would be useful if I differentiate between unary and binary operators, of course, for parsing purposes. So, and I'm not going to sweat it because I'm not going to sweat it if something is in the wrong category, because, you know, if that's the case, I can just do that. Basically, I can just move it around. Let's say this is the attribute reference. And so we're going to know this is, of course, an attribute if we see symbol dot symbol or something like that. And of course, by symbols, I just mean variables. You know, this is. Oops, write that out. What else do we got here? Function call covered, index covered. I'm going to be doing a type check for that, which is kind of painful. Await, that's a keyword, whatever. X is not keywords. Power wise, this is a binary operator. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do that before that. No. Bitwise not. We have identity. This is insane. Identity. Yeah, that's fine. What else we got? Your good old math. Addition or concatenation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I should probably be thinking about organizing these somehow. Don't care. I know for parsing, you're supposed to use like operator power. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, these are nice binary operators, so you got your nice. oops, addition, subtraction, and of course everyone's favorite, division and mod. This is product, some difference, division and modulo. Yeah, I know I could be doing the old trick again. I just don't care. Let's just call this add, subtract, multiply. What else do we got here? You get all used for format string or format string. You know, these could have been functions. They did not have to be operators. They could have been functions. I'm just saying. Just saying. Why am I not using Haskell? Good question. I don't know Haskell. Honestly, I was looking at this and I was like, you know, I could write this in Lisp. I was like, I really should write this in, not in speaking of Haskell or versus Common Lisp and such. What do you think of NeoVim, brother? I like NeoVim. I like NeoVim, except, you know, I've Lisp brain rot. I'm a big fan of NeoVim. It's just I can't customize it to the same degree as Emacs, and Emacs 30.1 is really fast, so I'm happy. I actually use NeoVim. Yeah. Yes, I am making a parser for GDScript. This is one of my main This is one of my only complaints about Godot, is that GDScript does not have a standalone LSP, which is why I'm doing this. Because every now and then, like even when I was just like working on my own stuff or like making a video, I would reference what I would use in my own code base in the video, like the example I'd make in the video. So if I was thinking back to the damped harmonic oscillator, the example I did for that was in Godot. So it's referencing my own code base and switching between the video code base, and GDScript does not like that. Like I forget. It was really screwing the pooch, basically having two projects open. So the idea for this is, if I have a standalone LSP, it can have two projects open, and it's going to be able to work on both, ideally. In fact, I mean, I can run some very exciting, we can run some unit tests, and the tests I made, as you can see, I have my JSON parsing over here as well. The tests I made work, so my unit tests are passing. Pattern matching, yes. Yeah, I did think about, I don't know Haskell. Two, I thought about Common Lisp. I was like, oh yeah, I should use Steelbank Common Lisp. This is also just like an excuse for me to like brush up on C, because you know, when I was learning C++ in college, like we covered C for like 3 or 4 weeks, and they're like, okay, great, let's learn C++ now. So like I had a bunch of like actual like in-depth memory management stuff that I never actually learned. So this is like an excuse to me, really. Like, so here I have a nice little arena, and here I think I have a free list. I don't use a free list, but I have a free list, and it's all fun stuff. And I finally used memory mapping, even though I haven't set up virtual allocation for Windows. But I'm like, oh, memory mapping, that's hot. Let's see what. Yes. Yeah. But what else do we got here? Cover that. Bit shifts, everyone's favorite. Let's just do that. But yeah, NeoVim, it's good. I really like it. It's just, you know, I have a terminal conditions where I have to use Emacs. So here we are. It's really do be that way. Oh, let's add a little space there. But I mean, as you can see, I use evil mode, which is the Vim key bindings for Emacs. So, excuse me, that's the bear. So like, as you can see, if you look down at the bottom here, we have N to denote normal state, switch and insert state, visual. I use the exact same keybinds, not only because, you know, I used Vim and NeoVim for like close to 6 years, and really I only stopped using Vim because I was getting to the point where I was like writing Vim script and I was losing my mind because, my God, Vim's like, the Lua API binding is great. NeoVim's Lua binding is great now. When I stopped using Vim, NeoVim was like version like 0.1, 0.0.1, like this was back in like 2017 or something, and so its Lua API back then was not nearly as good. Then I went on a whole little sojourn through multiple editors, and but that's how I eventually ended up on Emacs. I already got those. Those are the keywords. Stats. Donut? Oh, I guess I don't. This is a unary operator. Okay. You know what? You don't have to. You can just say I don't have to do bitwise. But yeah, actually, yeah, NeoVim is great. And before I got my current laptop, I was using my 2011 laptop. I used NeoVim because even on that, you know, Emacs was a little too chuggy for my taste. But yeah, NeoVim is great. Even I did end up using like a pretty sparse NeoVim config because like I just had Telescope. Because, I mean, as you can see here, we have find file, which performs as in projectile find, which that's the main thing, and I would try to rely on more of the, what is that, colon exclamation point to pipe out commands to the operating system. I'll name these later. I'll get name letters. I'll get their names. I'll get their names. Don't worry about it. Now let me see. Crazy concept. So complex tags. Again, it's well, this is the really simple bit. It's just tokenizing. So the real secret to tokenizing, especially in computer languages. So here we have a string. Oops. Say this is GDScript. Var thing equals let's say 5. Tokenizing. Fancy name for something super simple. You're just putting the strings into arrays. So like this, if we tokenize this, it would just end up as var, foo, that, and 5. That's tokenizing. That's really all it is. It's a lot easier if you don't use a manual memory managed language like C. But is it as fun? No. It's not as fun. So, and again, this is for pleasure, and I haven't segfaulted yet. So, Boolean and or as some people may know them as. Speaking of segfault, let's crack them a segs faults. Segfault. And this is another reason why I like Emacs. I don't have it working. So you know, I might try the chat standalone. Segfault count 0. Total victory. Once I segfault. Well, I'll update these once I segfault. Let's get out. Once I segfault this, wait, actually, you know, look at that. There we go. So got the segfault count going. What does that macro do? What does this macro do? So here's the plan behind this macro. As you can see, I'm going to be using these a lot. I'm not going to be using string comp when I'm getting my tokens and identifying as either keywords or whatever operator. But the idea here is it allows me to reuse my doodads multiple times. In fact, I can just hashtag define a GDScript list token list, and this is going to be a shoe structure, and then so on and so forth. What else we have? We have let's mark this as structure, unary operators. This is how you know it's a real C string. But as you can see, what this token does, or what this macro does, is I'm going to be able to reuse the token list multiple times. So I know for now I'm going to be using it not only, you know, for when I'm, you know, just parsing my strings. I'm like, okay, I need to classify this token as whatever it is. So here I have this, I populate the enum list with it. So if we can check out this is what it expands to all the way down here. So that's nice. And then, and what I'm ultimately going to be using it for is I'll be able to do GDScript X, and then we'll have string and the enum ID, which is just an integer, and then I'll just do, I'm not going to be using string comp because I think I'm going to actually iterate through the string so I can easily exit, but it's just going to be string, and then you'll have the actual token string, and if that equals 0, so we go boop, 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 boop. If this is equal to 0, because that's how string comp works, you can just return ID. And then what's nice about this is, of course, I can do GDScript token list again, and undiff. I'm just going to be undiff GDScript. And it's probably going to complain about something, parameter declaration, blah, 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 blah. Function body after, but that's because I'm just kind of just slamming out code willy-nilly. But as you can see, what's going to happen is it's going to populate the string there, and then the token, of course, it's going to compare against my variable token string, which after I tokenize it, I'm going to go through the list of tokens, and compare the two strings. If they're equal to 0, I can essentially just set it to an ID. I'm not going to return an ID. I'm of course going to have a blank array of IDs, which are, it's going to be in 32 size. So it's going to be unsigned integer 32. It's not real C. Yes, this is not evil. This is not evil. This is pretty nice because I'm going to type less. So it's nice. Let's get back to this segfault stream. Segfault buffer. Yeah, look at that. You can't do that. See, this is why I like it. But yeah, NeoVim, I like it, but you can't do goofy things like this. And let's see. Here we go. Then control occurrence. This is something else I like. So I just prefer it because I think Emacs is just a little bit nicer in certain ways. A little bit nicer in certain ways. It's not evil macros. I think it's fine. Oh, right. That's why I can't have that there. I'm going to name these eventually. They'll get a name. That's covered. Assignment. Typecasting, I have as already, so I'm not worried about as. Assignment. There's POW assignment, GDScript. complaining. We're gonna need like 20 more of these. Paste instead. We should be really bin up assignment. That's nice, because then I can just actually, oh, which is gonna be not ops. Oops. Did I do it again? That's good. Boolean, blah 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 blah. Op negation, identity, bit not up reference. I don't know if this might actually be better off in the structure list. Probably better off in the structure list. Whatever. Actually, what's be smart is I can instead place the first occurrence of that with bang op. Ah! Nope. All right. All right, cool. All right. Replace the first occurrence of that is not X. Whatever. Do this the old-fashioned way. This is the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to line them all up. Alright, great. Cool. Don't worry about that spelling error. Let's see if... There we go. So, what did I leave off? Right, I was going to assignment, and then of course we have all the assignments. I guess multiplication, division. But yeah, I should probably use Haskell. I don't know Haskell though. And this really is a common list. Also, this really is a common list kind of problem. Because naturally, you know, what is an abstract syntax tree but a sexp? And you know, I'm using the sexp editor for sexp. Look, we can kill sexp, and we can join sexp, and we can emit sexps. So yes, I'm using the sexp editor. Modulus assignment, disgusting. I have bitwise assignments, kind of based out. Hold up. Do I have that? Do I have bitwise not? Bitwise XOR? Oh, I do have bitwise XOR. Okay, great. My favorite. But for a good example of how this macro works is, so I have basically the same thing for my JSON parser, except it's a little better because JSON has so few actual doodads. I could do fun bitwise operations. Look at this. This is what I think is actually clever. Look at that. That's nice. As you can see, we starts at the second bit, So, or excuse me, yeah, the third bit. So the first 2 bits I can use for things like bool to denote, colloquially denote it's both a bool and it's either true or false. But if we go to the alternate here, list JSON X. Let's see why I use JSON X. As you can see, so the same. This is basically it. This is the magic. I can sub in the list for a nice little like, hey, here I'm populating a structure. Excuse me, a switch. Where I still use JSON X. And control. Not this buffer. Let's go to a different buffer. Let's see what else we use it. I use it here for quick string comparison. And this is what I like about macros. That's nice. I like that. I know it's terrible, but it's fun. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. So let's go back into the header file. As you can see, I'm not really having fun anymore, though. God. All right, whatever. Let's get to naming. This is bit shift right, left. Same thing. Right. Oops. Bitwise and XOR, and we'll just can we just delete all this to the dollar sign? Nice. How bad could it be? Let's find out. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Go. Just sand in when you problems. When you got problems, just sand dent. All right, so this is a bitwise or equals equal. Let's just call it equals. Why not? Is this less than? Yes. Les is in Les Paul, greater than. That's with an A. There we go. Yeah, this is just assignment. Some assignment. Let's see what everybody's saying. Yes. Yeah. Generic containers. You know, that's the thing. This is C. It doesn't have to be type safe. I can coerce pointers to anything I want. It's C. Like I'll show you something you're gonna scream. So let's check out my tree. What was I working on? Let's serialize. As you can see, oh yeah, we can look at the map. Where's the really offensive? As you can see, I have 23 warnings. Why do I have 23 warnings? Because I I cast pointers, dog. I cast pointers. I do not care. I never. They cast themselves. Why do I need to cast them? This is C. I'm not gonna do it. I just live with 23 warnings. Look at that. I don't care. Type safe. This is C. This is why it's fun. Let's see. I thought I had something really fun like num plus 2. Ah, here we go. Yep. Look at this. This is great. Here we have a pointer to UN32. Point arithmetic, baby. Don't you love it? It's hilarious. I love this. What a great language. Why did we stop using this? Oh, God. Okay. Whew. It's so fun. Listen, it makes perfect sense. It's num plus 2. The address, I mean, honest to God, the thing that is there is the type I say it is. It's just, I don't have to cast it. I mean, it's right. You know, I don't like the term sum and product and difference. I just don't know the one for division. I think it's just division, and we're gonna live life that way. See, this is the joy. You know, it's Friday night. You crack open a beer, and you start programming C, and you know, you play some copyrighted music in the background, and YouTube's gonna take it down later. So, I mean, I say it'll be up. It's not gonna be up. This is assignment, modulus. I thought I had more modulo. I thought I had modulo. Uh-oh, I lost my modulus operator. This is op assignment bit and. You know, if I was a real mathematician, I would have wait. Are these bitwise or Boolean? Oh, I need. Oh, they have to be bitwise. They gotta be bitwise. Terry didn't die for this. The computer doesn't care. Actually, the computer does care. I was having some alignment issues, like, so you know, if you have your struct, you know, you got your UN32T, and then I had a car. See right after var. The computer cares. I was having some segfault because well, I expected, you know, this, you know, I was iterating over the struct, and you know, a struct that essentially looked like this, and yeah, it's just alignment issues. So the computer, it doesn't care if it works out. It does care if it does not work out. And since this is bit and this is bitwise, because the next two are oh my god, did I forget my Boolean operators? How foolish of me. Oh, let's just slam those in here. Boolean and, oh wait, why did I put them in the unary operators? I was having a good time, wasn't I? There we go. But yeah, the compiler actually cares. The problem wasn't, I'm never tightly packing my structs. the problem was I was allocating memory from an arena, and I was not thinking of the paging, or not the paging, excuse me. You know, so it wasn't that. It was fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, what the real problem was, I was using a single memory allocation, and I broke that up into 3 arenas, like one for integers and then another one for cars. And so I think I had my car one first because of course I was using that that character arena for strings. I was allocating all my strings from there. So there was a problem because, you know, chars only take up a single byte, and my ints take up 4 bytes. So there's, you know, you can see how things went wrong. But you know, so it's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. I mean, there's I can change this for a reason. You know, I admit I'm not perfect. Until I compile this code. Speaking of compiling the code, I'm gonna have to change my makefile. Yeah, I'll get there when I get there. Did I get all these? But no, it's not fragile. Because I got it. But yeah, that's fine. Because, I mean, if I did 3 separate allocations for like one for the character arena and one for the integer arena, like, yeah, I'd be fine. A bit shift left and right, and whoops. All right, I think that's all the binary operators. Note, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, literals. Let's just toss null in there. Triple quoted regular strings. I'm gonna worry about, you know, all this later. This is a future problem. For now, I'm just regular string, blah 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 blah. This is fine. New line. Da, da, da. Yes, great, loving it. I actually have that, so I'm already crushing it. Code regions. Code region? Yeah, that's just a comment. Line continuation. There we go. Oops. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Nailed it. And so, yeah, it worked out fine. I caught it. I caught it before it was released. Line continuation. Yeah, I was actually looking for line continuation in my own code base earlier, because when I was doing this, I was like, oh, is it that? I was like, no, this can't be right. I was like, yeah, it's just that. So I was looking for. I know I use line continuation in my code base, just because I think it. I mean, this is a terrible example to show line continuations, because why the fuck would you do this? Like, this does not make your code more readable. Whereas if it comes to, speaking of keywords, keywords, object.get and .set, which are keywords, I think the line continuation is actually great when you use gets and sets for variables, for automatic callbacks, like when you change your variables. So that's, there we go. Line continuations, built-in types, nulls. Okay, we got null. That's a keyword. These are built-in types. I think, actually, I'm gonna double check that across the API. Yeah, this is all API stuff that I'm gonna be able to cross check against. Bracket open. Okay, got those. Great. Typed arrays. Nice. That's a symbol. Don't care. Packed. Define. Braces. Curly braces. We got curly braces. We're looking good. Signals. That's a keyword. Got signal. Crushing it. Yeah, looks good. Enums. We got enums. We got enums. We got const. We got var. We're looking pretty. Oop. I don't like this. I hate this name, honest to God. And there's something I really want to do, which is this. Yeah, this is going to be 0, 1. Are you complaining? 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. So this we have how many lines we got here? We got 11 lines. That sounds like I can fit it within 16. Yeah, it sounds good. And then I'm not vibing with these keywords right here. These right here, they're on the chopping block. These are the nope. Actually, these should not be. If I actually want to do. I'm thinking about I should have something no I'm not gonna be smart. I'm gonna okay, there we go. So now we got that. This is gonna let me iterate over it basically, and its value is 82. Wow. Cool. Great. All right. So how's it going to work? We're going to, I would love, actually, I do have MemMap now, so I have the power. Well, let's just take a little cheeky little peek at JSON.h. When in doubt, just refer back to your previous work. Okay, whatever. JSON ID parse. Get to the definition. Tokenize. Yes. So we're gonna have tokenize, but I'll expose it for now. This is gonna be tokenize. Tokenize. String int. I'll just use it at 32. Why not? And because of course. All right, this is nice coil. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is another reason why I like Emacs, because you can make cool little things like that. So here, as you can see, I'm in my source, good to go. Basically, it's pretty cool. All right, so here we got a nice string. So first thing we're going to do here is, and we're going to, of course, do I include token.h? Yes, I do, and I'm going to get it, slap it there, close that, split that. Token.h. So as you can see, token.h, shrink all of them, is just string line column. Nice. Whatever. Yeah, I'll slide this over so we all have a little more real estate. So the first thing for of course is I have to figure out. I'm going to do like a quintuple pass over this string, basically. So again, I'm writing this for the LSP, and how LSP works is when you open up a document, it's just sends in the entire document. So that's why I'm doing this instead of like opening up file pointers, is because I'm going to get the string for the document inside of a message from essentially Emacs, which is acting as the client. So this is going to be the LSP server. It's going to receive that, and I'm going to know the string itself. Unfortunately, I could do something smart like memory map it. I'm not smart. What else? And you know, I have memory map. I might memory map it. For now, I mean, this works. So first things first is I want to figure out how big it's going to be. So I'm going to say, here we go, num characters. So I need to figure out how many characters I'm going to need and how many tokens I'm going to need. So we just put that. Oops. Yeah, I like setting my things to 0. And of course, what's interesting about GDScript, and by interesting I mean extremely painful, is GDScript bleeding white space. There we go. Gotta slam that in there. And I'm also going to have GDScript end statement. Actually, no. I can slam this into my structure list. And line. I hate this. Who decided to make it white space formatting? And back to the alternate. So I'm gonna just this is great. I and here we're going to figure out how much space I'm going to need to allocate for my tokens. Oh, I know what I want. I don't want that. I also want a token T tokens and 32T IDs. Of course, going to be the enigmatic symbol, which is basically, if it's not a keyword, it's going to be a symbol, which I'm going to regret this. Okay, of course, have to include. You know, I could just for declare that. I can just do that. And actually, no, I want it to be a double pointer. So that's looking good. And of course, I want that to be a double pointer. everything that is I want to be a double pointer is a double pointer, looking good. And I don't know if I like them in this position, however. What do I do in JSON? What do I do here? I do tokens, IDs. I have an arena. Then, oh yeah, I could use const. Whoosh. I could use const. Hold up. All right. Well, I like that, and I guess it kind of matches. Excuse me. I guess it kind of matches mem copy and everything. So let's stick with that. Looks good. I'll get to the arena later. So, super simple. Super simple because I'm just going to refer to my old work. I think there's is space. I mean, man. Space, yes, here we go. Is space. As you can see, is space. Oh, wow. Do I use this? Nice. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Great. I think I use is space. Do I use is space? Ah. Yeah, this is clever. So, how's everybody doing, by the way? No, this is the super exciting enum. This is a good idea. I'm just going to steal this. Oh, I don't need that. UN32T. We're going to need that. We need position. That's for strings. What do I think about triple strings? And my literals. Memory management. Hold up, do I have a cert? No, that's a function. Comments, literals. What do I do about triple strings here? What? What? You can use both? You can use both? God, this really is Python. God. Don't need that. Alright, great. So I'm going to be expecting basic token. I don't need to do that, but I like to do that just so I can switch token flag. Yeah, we have a case if it's a string token. Of course, break and default, which is. And so this pass, we're just going to figure out how much size I need, which is basically so as I said, I have a nice little arena. I use this for memory allocation. It's really simple. Just init, alloc, clear alloc, alloc align. I added that in because I needed it. It's super simple. As you can see, when I encounter problems, I just shut down the whole problem. I just shut down the whole program. If you encounter something that doesn't, Error handling? Fuck error handling. You just shut down the entire thing. Yeah, I think I should probably pass in an arena though. I don't think I need to, but I don't think I need to, so I won't. Actually, I do need to. Oh, let's just declare that as well. Why not? I almost tidy up my forward. Actually, you know, they're fine there. They're fine where they were. I forgot I had macro. It's not. This is not too bad for macros. Like I could show you guys. Someone implemented a Lisp in C macros, which is not. You know, I was honest to God thinking about using that because I'm like, man, I could really use. This is something I could really easily Lisp for. All right, so if I write a string token, I'm gonna need something to make a token. So I'll actually just write a little create token, and it's gonna be allocated. Actually, no, this is the count pass. Count. So this one is great. What's here is case yada yada. If C is equal to, I'm not going to do a second switch. That seems a little excessive. So let's, excuse me, oops, take me to the problem. So this is going to be the case of, I need to cover all of these, but what's nice is, since I'm assuming I'm already looking at a string token, I just have to look at the ending ones, so that's really easy. So the trick here is, first you look backwards to make sure there's not, the former character is not the escape string. So I don't, if you encounter this, you can just continue on. So if C is equal to excuse me. If stir I, and going back to what I was saying, stir I minus 1, and if this segfaults, I'm gonna just let it. I'll do 10 push-ups. And continue. Boop, easy, because of course, if you're in a string and you encounter this, if you encounter the escape, one of the escape characters, excuse me, which should be that. If it's one of these, and if it's that, then you just continue. But this is actually the less likely case, so we'll do that. Actually, I will optimize, leave a note, optimize this likely. Otherwise, continue, so I can just keep on slamming that code. Otherwise, I have to make sure the next two, if this character, actually, you know, I'm gonna do this properly. I'm gonna make sure if you encounter that, and the next two match it, if it's either one or the next two match it, then you found the end of a string. Okay, great. So, bounce checking again. I'll leave that for later. If stir I plus 1, and stir I plus 2. There's also an easy So, what does this mean? This means if the next one does not match C or the next two do match C, then we can just, well, this is actually the end of the string, and we can break this up into a token. And so, we will add that into the number of cars, num cars plus equal to pause. I will figure out pause later. Pause minus, since it is a string, it could either be a regular string or a raw string, and I kind of want to differentiate now. Go. Put that above the token count. I'll figure this out later. I think this should be here, actually. Boop. That's nice. Raw string. Might not even need that. Regular string, raw string. And so that way I can differentiate between if I am working on a regular or a raw string. And do I care? I don't know. However, I do know when I do encounter a string literal, I don't actually want the quotation marks. I just want the string itself. And so instead of having quotation mark hello, I just want hello or hi in all of these scenarios, and I can figure out what type of string it is in the second pass. So pause minus I. Pause is going to be the start of the people called cool stuff. I don't know if this is cool. I don't know if this is cool yet. I haven't even compiled. Speaking of compiling, speaking of compiling, what is this? What is this called? My GDScript tokenizer.c. All right, source. Let's exclude it. I like to name my binaries with a dash in it. Don't ask me why. OBJ. I should make a cool pattern that does this for me, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna, you know, I could definitely make a pattern here, but I'll manage my makefile later. Yep, manage my makefile later. What do we got here? Okay, great. So don't care. Do care about this. This is going to be a if I'm here. I'm just gonna, you know what? Don't do this. I'm just gonna break this up into two different comparisons. Oops. Yeah. Because if we get this, pause is essentially going to start at the first quotation mark. So in this case, I do know going forward the next character does not match it, then I know I can just subtract 2. And whereas here, num-cars, I instead subtract, so I subtract 2 because here we have foo. Whereas here we can have something like this, so it's going to start here. Oh fuck! I'll figure that out later. I could make it start there instead. Why are there so many strings, dog? Why are there so many strings, dog? Yeah, so pause is going to start P01T. So I only want these interiors, so that's going to be I minus P is of course going to be oops. That of course is going to give us I minus that, which is going to be 4 minus there, the whole 4. So just 4 minus 1. I actually want foo that. So it's going to be 4 minus P, but I actually want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. So 4 minus that plus 1. Easy. Nope, totally wrong. I think it's just that. It's just that. Whatever. Math's off. I can fix it. This actually needed this. This is the triple string. Don't fucking ask me why this even exists. And so the trick here is going to be at this position. You look forward, you look back, you're happy, and P is going to be there's one too many. Wow, unsurprising. That's what happens when you have 3 of something. So this is going to be 4 minus 0, and same math. You're still happy. And I can actually leave it like that because when I'm actually building my tokens in the second pass, I can identify them then and there. So that's nice. All right, so great. And yes, we are literally out here counting bits. We're out here counting bytes, I should say. Yeah, that's, yep. And if you're in here, you know, tokens just plus tokens. Tokens, happy. Great. Yeah, we are actually counting bytes. Super exciting. And the default case. And the default case is we are not dealing with a string. We're actually dealing with a regular token. And what do I mean by that? So, I can't actually do that. I can't. If GDScript used braces instead of white space, I could actually lines. Actually, oops. Actually do that, but I have to actually keep track of, wow, this is crazy. I have to actually keep track of my white space. This is terrible. Oh god. I have to keep track of my white space? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Alright, so here's the question about the line continuation. Where line continuation? Built-in types. Backslash. Add one. Can I comment after a line continuation? Here's how we figure out. City bins. I got my bins. Just yeah, sure, whatever. Just give me the editor. I don't know if this is gonna work. All right, I didn't build my extensions. It's gonna be unhappy. So I'm just checking if you can comment after a line extension, because if you can't, I'm gonna screen file. Because if you can screen create new script, delete this template, create, don't care. Where is it? Oh God. You can't comment after it. What? Wait. What's it say? All right. Is it, oh, right. It has to be the other one. Oh, hell yeah. All right. This is great. You can't comment after a line continuation. Thank God. Oh, this is great. Okay, great. Don't save. So, great news. You cannot comment after a line continuation, which actually makes this kind of easy, actually. You can... Let's actually have a... leading white space, baby. So, in this case, if C, then actually I don't care if C is equal to tab. That's, I only care about these two. Tokens plus equals, we'll just plus plus. And then of course else, we'll just what do I call this again? Token flag. Regular basic token. And I actually want to fall through. So I'll continue there, and I will add a attribute fall through. So this is in case you encounter something and it's not leading white space, you can just fall through. So this is when you actually see something. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Did I do this right? I did do this right. What's the problem? Bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah, that's the kind of next case. This is actually the default. Def default. So you are at a basic token, and if you're living life, num tokens plus plus num characters. The thing about leading whitespace is I think I only need to denote leading whitespace in the actual token T. I just need 2 characters. Yeah, wow. Great. Looking groovy. And I'm doing that because, well, I'm keeping track of my leading white space for braces. Since GDScript doesn't have braces. And I might do something cheeky and replace all these leading white spaces with like a scope, fake scopes, which I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna add like fake scope, a fake scope token, and it's just gonna suck up all the leading white space, and you know, we'll figure it out. But I wish I had curly braces, but I don't have curly braces. Why don't I have scope start, and I wish I had curly braces, but I don't have curly braces, and this should be in the structure, but got nothing for it. But I'll probably use them. Like, I think I'll just combine a bunch of tokens, which means I'm gonna have to I'm gonna mem move. Yeah, I'm just gonna mem move. Yeah, I'm gonna mem move, and we'll just have bits of the array hanging out. I'm not gonna use a linked list. I'm just gonna have an array, and it's gonna have just, you know, it's not gonna be fragmented per se. It's just gonna have, you know, a little dangling tail. And that's fine, you know. Sometimes you gotta dangle it. Sometimes you dangle a little bit, but that's, you know, that's fine. And you know, so I'm not worried about that. And this is the case of a basic token. This is, of course, we're not dealing with leading white space. So here we can do something like if is if C space C, and I have to check if is space what I used in my JSON parser, because if it is, I did, great, cool, because is space worked on Windows, so if it works on Linux and it works on Windows, then we're good, dude, we're good. But what's nice about this is, is I will be able to, of course, doing this, or I could just count leading white space, which is disgusting. It's gross. I'd much rather turn leading white space, like, I'm just going to replace leading white space with fake tokens. Continue. Here we go, and I know it's not that because we hit leading white space. So this is where pause actually comes into effect. This is the weird raw strings. Or I could make a little, I can add another flag for my enum, so that way Why not? There we go. Oh, this is... Seems to be a problem here, Chief. This is awful. I hate this. But it fits in inside of characters, so token flag is actually just going to be a single byte. Wow, very cool. Ugh. I don't like this. But the idea behind this is I'll be able to combine, I could have a string token that is also raw, so string and raw, triple and raw, and these should actually be, well, I'll just be a good keep track that I shouldn't activate both of those simultaneously. Or I could just be cool and figure it out here, which I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna be cool. Just be cool, dude. Just be cool. Boop, here we go. So default is space. Don't care about spaces after leading white space. Of course, outside of leading white space. Okay. For c is equal to r. This is gonna be triple raw. String C is equal to R, then pause. I'll figure out what pause is, and I'm probably going to manually iterate I forward a bit. Let's see. What do I care about? Same thing, but with oops, but with single quotes. So this is the case of this, and there's gotta be a neater way that probably a neater way I can do this comparison, but I don't know what it is. I plus equals do that, and pause. I want pause to be at I. Yep. And this is in the other case where, oh, it's triple. Why are there so many literals? Whose decision was this? God damn. Who decided this? Why are there so many literals? Why are there so many literals? All right, so figure that out later. If and if the next two are continue. I want to be able to fall through from R to that. Yeah, I want to actually fall through. Case R. Here we have case pop up, which is actually the same situation for actually I'm gonna do this because I like dealing with that. There you go. And I will just say whatever C, I'm going to change C to string I+1. Easy. And that's nice. And since I'm falling through, I can use similar logic for all of them, which is fun. If C is equal to string I+1 and C is equal to string I+2, and I have to make sure to actually iterate I forward by 1, which, so forgive me. So I have to do it like that. I have to do it to you. Oh God. All right, so here in this case we're dealing with the triple string, which is whatever, it's either of these, and thankfully I iterate, in case we're dealing with a raw, I iterate R forward to the first occurrence of this, and now we're looking while also iterating I forward, while also checking to see if string I+1, you know, we can actually check if it's triple, else it's just a regular string, thank God. Case. What am I even switching? Token flag. Token flag equals string token up. Elif, and I know it's going to be that regardless, so I can just delete this. The question is what I'm going to be putting position to and how far forward I'm going to be iterating R. I think that's I+2 because I don't want to deal with that and that. I actually want the should it be I+3? The first actually no, I+2 is fine because of course we're going to finish the for loop. I is going to be bumped up forward, and I actually want to set positive with I. The first one, and similar logic there. Yep. There we go. Nice. And that's why we like this is why we enjoy following through. Look at that. I cut down on a lot of pain. Let's see if I can see indent all this. Oh, I'm missing a curly brace. See indent, please. Please format my code for me because I didn't. Look at this, folk. We love following through here, folks. Else break. Else, we just slam at this break. This is going to be an error. How long is this string going to be? Num tokens. It's going to be an error. This is going to be an error. How many characters is it going to be? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but you could toss it over to symbol. All right, symbols. Wow, 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 wow. All right, great. It's going to be a symbol. And basically, yep, token flag, symbol, token, pause, I. And we're just using, as you can see, we're using pause equal I to count characters, which is. Alright, this is the exciting part, symbols. I love symbols here, folks. Actually, how do I do this in my JSON? How do I do this? String token, basic token, oh, blah, 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 basic token, car token, oh, oh, oh. Oh. Ah, okay. Well, basic token, that's also going to be kind of like a symbol token, your symbols. Don't need that. Basic token, case, leading white space. String, linear, straight, basic. Just kind of delete that. And I should put this. There's not going to be any case. Reorder this. That way, leading white space is right there. Or rename that. Fix that easily. Case basic token. I'm not actually. Basic token, string token, life is good, case R. And default, just kick it over to basic token, default. So I know it's not white space, however, yep. Not a good name, but whatever. Default, we're just setting the position and kicking it over. Default, which includes that. Policy equals I. I think it's going to complain because it's going to complain. Set that there. Otherwise, it's going to say like, "Hey, you're setting a variable right after this, which is not kosher." Actually, it's fine. Well, basic. And what's nice about this is just start counting and you don't sweat it. I might be missing something, but I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, basic token. Easy. C is space end of token. Num tokens plus num pause minus I. And checking. Sweaty. Looks good to me. Looks good. Looks good. Let's see. Oh, right. Target default not remade because of errors. Remove deb GDScript tokenizer. Undefined symbol main. Do you want to? Oh, I don't have main. There we go. There we go. And remove GDScript. Why am I removing this? What's going on there? Whatever. Oh, why am I still linking Jansen? Oh, right, because I haven't. There's a bunch of, as you can see, there's a bunch of things I need to delete, and I need to. But this is the cool thing. Let's go clear that. Exit here. Let's see if I remember how to make this big. File Tarragon. So this is eventually going to be the standalone program. As you can see, statically linked. So basically, what I've managed to do is remove. This is another reason why I rewrote my own JSON parser. So if you don't have Jansen, which is honestly actually kind of unlikely, you can just download it and use it anyways. So that's another reason to I wrote my own JSON parser. Also, it's like a fifth the size, as if I had Jansen. So yeah, it's statically linked, so I can move it anyways, and it's still good. So at the moment, it's 1.1 megabytes, and if we go back into makefile, not this. As you can see, like I statically linked. I don't have to link Jansen anymore. So, and I'm not even optimizing it, and I have the entire debugging symbols. So this could get, it's 1.1 megabytes right now, but it could get smaller, which is interesting. Yeah, so that's that. That's that. Okay, great. We've got size. Oh, what am I going to return here? I have, of course, going to return num tokens. So now we actually have the number of characters I'm going to need and the number of... Hold up. Right, I have to do leading white space. Leading white space stuff. Leading white space. Actually, this is the starting split. This is actually what it starts out as. And so if we're in leading white space, otherwise, I would love to be able to go from basic token, like just fall through from basic token to leading white space. I mean default. But unfortunately this is in the way because I also want it to fall through to there. However, I might be able to. I think I might be able to. Why can't I do this? Fine. Fine. But yeah, I'd like to be able to fall from basic token. So if you hit C and it's a space, I'd like to be able to go to default. So I want to be able to skip past this, which means I might actually have to make a state machine. I might not have to need like a nice, just a big old switch statement like this. Unfortunately. However, we start on leading white space. So if is space C, there's some special considerations. Zoom into that. There's special considerations like if this is equal to this, I'm going to encounter a new line. I think it's actually going to be in the regular. Well, it could be in either. This is the problem. It could be in either because you can write. Why is this so big? Can write. You can write yada 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 is space C, else it's going to be a basic token, and I know that, so I'll just make a space case for it. This is actually not going to get a token. JK is going to get a token. So after this should be new line. Kid could not be new line. You can of course be a memer. Token flag. And we're going to skip past new line, even though new line is going to be. I actually usually include GDScript endline. True, I actually do. So whatever. tokens, num cars plus 2. Break. And here's something cool. It's case break num cars plus 2 num tokens plus. And you just look back one if leading white space token. Okay, great. Of course, I'm going to have to worry about bounds checking eventually, but for now, I don't care about bounds checking. That's life. This is great, so I've got that covered. If you encounter this, you're going to stay in the same character thingy. You just, if you encounter a new line, you look back one and be like, hey, is the line continuing? No. Thank God. You stay in the same state. Cool. Cool. Looks good. And apparently GDScript does expect this immediately afterwards. So it's fine. So yeah, it really does expect this and then new line right away. So if you do something cheeky, then I'm honest to God, fine. It'll just mean more tokens from me, which is a good thing. And yeah, so it's fine. If I actually do this, I'll just get more tokens, and yep, it's great. Cool. Great. Wow, great. Basic token is space C, yada yada. If it's space, that's the end of the token. Obviously, there's some stuff. If C is equal to new line, of course, go to deleting white space. Let's say token flag C is equal to new line, which is actually unlikely. So car token or deleting white space token. And I think that's that. Yep, so you hit a space. I do this because I include the, I'm going to append the characters with a null character. Looks hot. Finally that breaks and you start thinking about your next character. Yep. Oh, but of course you can do something crazy like foo plus var. So I have to actually, if I'm looking at basic tokens, I have to consider operators here. So what that means is, and also struct, which means these, what we're actually going to encounter is these. I don't want those in my structure. I want these. So this is where the actual some macro devilry is going to happen. So T and token Q. We'll just call it key token. Here we go. Car passing along a single actually car star. And we'll just say C. passing along a string because some of these are a little longer, and I'm actually going to pass in the address. Return 0, and I'm using GDScript X. Define. I like to define my macros inside of the functions. If I'm doing macro, maybe I like to do it like that. GDScript X, and then so very simple, multiple. Because of course you could also do something like var foo bang. Unfortunately, so here's the string identifier, and it says I don't care about the ID. I actually do care about it. I'm not going to use it, but here's how I'm going to do it. I thought yeah, we have a string income. Okay, great. Str is equal to 0, then return 1. That did not help with readability. Oh my god. I should keep that. That did not help with readability. Wow. Ah. What? What? If, let's say 0, and then GDScript let's see how this is getting expanded, because hopefully something is not expands to that, which, as you can see, not the best. Not the best. What would be the better way to do this? Oh God, what would be a better way to do this? What would be a better way to do this? Turn over the chat. What would be the better way to do this? Chat, what would be the better way to do this? GDScript structure, Sterling. Oh, I have to include string, don't I? Yep. There we go. So yeah, this is the whole purpose of the disgusting macro memes. this nonsense. It's not quick. If you're honest to God, think about it, it is actually slow, which is bad. So, what would be a better way to compare this? This is a disgusting macro. This is a gross macro. I sicken myself. Yeah, that macro is nasty. That's a gross macro, God. Ah. So instead of doing that disgusting thing, I'm just going to use a key tokens, token tree. Let's call it the key tree. Key. Going to here we go, and we're just going to stir. Don't care about that. Triad token, nice, nice, nice. Why did I do that? Sorry, I'm thinking about. Oh, right, because I'm in the future. Okay, great. GDScript X, yada yada yada. Okay, here we go. Tree add token. Node key token tree. And string, I'm going to add that, and of course I just want null. And easy. Okay, great. Gorgeous. GDScript structure. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually there we go. So instead of having a giant if-else statement, I'm actually just going to make a tree of all the keywords, and so it's much easier. And I can simply do thing get token, and let's see cert node, so yada yada, and I think I can just kick in a string But I see the problem. It'd be much better if I just had a tree has token, has leaf, string. So yeah, this is going to be essentially the same logic as this. This, instead of returning null, I return 0. There you go, easy. But the question is this faster than that giant else if? I don't think so, actually. It's sad to say, but I don't think this is faster than that giant else if. So yeah, giant else if. This actually wins. This is probably faster. If I was a real developer, I would profile it. But I'm not. As you can see, I just created an entirely new method in like 5 seconds, so don't care. Don't care. Yeah, giant else if. Wow, this is actually clutch. Disgustingly clutch. Congratulations, giant else if. You win. No, this can get a little faster. Stir +1 plus I. If stir I, then goes stir I. Break else. Yeah, kind of faster. And all the IDs are not, excuse me, that, so, yep. Alright, great. This works. This is a little better than a giant else if, I guess. So what's nice about this is it's slightly it quits quickly. Just give up fast, basically. As you can see, break quick, return 0. Yes, I am comparing everything. However, it's hard-coded, so let's see. Any thoughts from some other C developers out here? Please let me know, because God, I don't. What's best? Should I use a tree? Should I use this? I don't know. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use this for now. I like it. I'm going to use it. It brings me joy. Let's see how awful it is. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Yeah, that's nice. And I'm including the +1 because I, of course, want to compare the null sign. So, I can actually do that. I like it. I like it. You probably don't like it, but I like it. What does this mean? I can take some of these bad boys off the list. Specifically, I'm thinking about comma can stay, colon can stay. These, they can stay, they can stay, they can stay. They're the structure. We could also have a unary operator. So let's just quit that. Buffer GDScript. I don't want the keywords. I want everything but the keywords. So of course this is going to be structure, unary operators, and operators. And I'm just going to say define GDScript operators to be GDScript unary operators and GDScript operators. There we go. I'm gonna. Oh wow! I only had. So I could just swap this out right here. Did you mean GDScript error? No, I didn't. This is nice. Let's see. Yeah, I want to break that. I want these to break. I want that to break. I don't want that to break. I do want this to break. I do want that to break, and I do want that to break. What does that tell me? That tells me that annotation is actually not structure, but I'm going to need it somewhere, so I'm going to leave it there for now because I know I'm going to need annotation. Yeah, all of these are structure. Basically, you hit that, you add your current token. Same reasoning with all of these. Same with paren close. All of these, you hit any of these, you stop what you're doing, hit the floor, you know. Because you can write these tied up on each other, unfortunately. And I'll figure out what to do with GDScript annotation later. And these are not keywords. In fact, they're structure, unary operators, and binary operators. This is actually, we can define this to be the define GDScript token delimiters. Nice, nice, loving it. GDScript structure list and unary operators. Countered key token and countered, change that to delimiter. And what's the problem here? Why are you complaining? GDScript structure list. What I call it? I just call it GDScript structure. Okay, cool. From here, binary operators. The problem is I can't spell. Are these atomic operators? What's the difference? What's the difference between unary? atomic operator. Nope, it's unary operators. Great. Yep, unary. Great. We love our unary operators here. So let's go keywords, and I'll make the GDScript operators token delimiters. And we just combine these even further. Fine, GDScript. Nice. And we just GDScript operators. GDScript token. Actually, I like that. I prefer it that way. Yeah. I prefer that. Alright, great. Well, it's better than a string. So, hold up. Alright, that works. Why? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Great. Can we expand this further? Oh my God. Can't expand that further. Undo that. eglot code actions. Oh, what's going on here? What are you saying? Expand GDScript token delimiters. So this is why we use macros, first of all. This is why we use macros. Isn't this nicer? Check your oobs. Alright, well, I'm not using standard lib. I'm not using standard lib. Great. Alright. This is basic token. So, basic token. Else, if you encountered delimiter, and I don't actually want to compare string. I want to compare string I because I actually want, again, as I said, we have not single character delimiters, unfortunately. So you have to, of course, you can have something like foo power bar. So you have to actually check the entire string, unfortunately. But you do have to have that before that. Actually, no, you don't. You do that. Yep, that's hot. I think that's good. I think we're good. And it's, of course, doing pointer arithmetic. Excuse me. Of course, num cars plus a pause minus I, and num tokens plus, and we actually stay in this plus equals 2. Encounter delimiter, and I actually want to roll it backwards, or no, I actually want to figure out which delimiter it is. No, I just want to and return. I just want to return the stir. There we go. How long is it? That's what I want to know. +1. Yep. That's what I want to know. Counter delimiter. So of course I'm going to slide over here. Can I just? Can I a touch? Just a whiff of a. Oh, is this allowed? I'm allowed to do this? I'm allowed to do this? Ooh, C23, that's not happening. Let's see. So unit 32T. Len. Let's just do that. I don't actually need to compare that at all, so this is fine. Without parentheses, fixes available. There you go. Without parentheses. I actually am using parentheses, so stop complaining. That's what I say. Eglot. Great. Plus num cars plus equals delimiter. Yeah, I'm not going to spell delimiter the entire way. And of course, we want to include the null termination. So we do like that. We have a good time and do like that. And I think we're also going back to token flags for this same logic. Yeah, same logic, except if the only logic is here, if it's a new line, you do that. Otherwise, you do something else. String C, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, looks good. Boop, boop, great. Love it. And now we actually have the number of characters and number of tokens we have to allocate. Wow, exciting, very exciting. We can finally allocate size of great. Nice, 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 nice. Plus that, and we also need to add plus num tokens times size of its. So what's going on here? I'm actually just allocating a big slice of memory pie that I'm going to use for the entire project, or I mean for the rest of the function. So all of my tokens on IDs, they're all going to come from a single memory allocation. So it makes life a little easier. And yep. That's what I have to say about that. So of course, the yada 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 alignment, I actually do have to care about how I make these arenas. So T token arena. I'll just slam it to 0. Why not? Actually, no. I actually do know how much. I actually know my initial betas here. Cap is equal to num tokens times size of tokens. Memory is equal to adder. And I want to end with the character arena because, well, it's unfortunate I do, because that means, you know, the characters are going to be, tokens are going to be hopping from there to character, which is kind of like, yeah, not ideal, but, you know, that's life. I think I did something else. I think I did something clever. Maybe I'll just double check my GDScript parser eventually. But whatever. Memory adder, not adder. That's token arena dot memory plus token arena dot cap. Num tokens times size of its. Yep. Current num characters, just num characters. Yep. Checks out. This is the id arena dot memory plus id arena dot cap. So this is what I do. This is probably not a good idea. As you see, what I tend to do is I just make a fat allocation and then I slice it up into multiple arenas, which is how I got screwed by memory alignment issues. But this is what I do. I mean, ultimately, what it means is, you know, once I can do this, I can do that. And yeah, that's basically it. I know. Yep, I can. That's that. Yeah. Dot memory, of course. Dot memory. And what's nice about this is now I can just this is it. This is how I return it. Of course, there's some nonsense about if num tokens is equal to 0. 0. 0. We say tokens. What is this? Null. It's is also null. And we enjoy life. Yep. But I mean, this is why I do this. So that way I can just. This is why I slice things up into arenas like this. Yeah, I get bit in the ass because of alignment issues if I just don't think about it. But I can do this, which is nice. And plus, I know all my allocations are like linear, so you know it's nice. Yeah, and I think I'm going to keep that. What do I think about token .h? Really, token.h should this should have ID inside of itself. Although the argument for having IDs independent is I can when I'm actually like parsing into like making sexps, when I'm building my abstract syntax tree, I can just look at IDs. I don't actually need the token per se. Like I can just iterate over IDs. So I'm gonna keep token.h as is. When I wrote it, I was actually I can defend my positions. So yeah, that's that. Else, actually, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get a little water, a little more water, and a little more beer. So scratch. Here you go. I don't gotta mute it. We ball. Don't worry. If you use the audio to find out, that's fine. Alright. Beer break not done. Oh crap. I should have got rid of that. Oh well, whatever. Oh, this one? Alright, I got it. I gotta toss these caps before I forget. 1 second. Yep. Oh, you're probably not here, but this is another reason why I like Emacs. I mean, I like Neovim, but it's just this is just nice. I like Lisp is nice. this. Look at this, and then we can check out the variable. We can actually look at what describe the variable. Look at that. This is great. We can see it. So yeah, as you can see, this is nice. Segfaults. We'll just say push-ups. LMAO push-ups. So yeah, let's push-ups 0. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. Oh, you know what? What do you mean root? We'll write this even better. Whatever, this is fine. I'll write Lisp later. I can't. Oops. Quit that. All right, great. Cool. Cool. So now we can actually, start filling in our tokens and everything. GDScript tokenize and counting delimiter. Bop, 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 bop. And just I less than n plus I. Oh, what are you complaining about? Fine. There you go. Don't complain about the type mismatch. All right, great. We can actually yoink, if I can get a good grasp on car C. There you go. All right, switch token flag. Same logic is going here. Token flag. Leading white space token. Same logic. Starting back from the top. Bounce checking. Yada yada yada. Yep. I'm gonna make a new function. And what's cool about this is I can identify it immediately. So I can actually identify what type of string it is right from the start. So I'm also going to have to be temporarily assigning. That's fine. It doesn't have to be temporarily. Actually, I can just allocate IDs. Let's see. What do we call this? GDScript token ID? Disgusting. GDScript token ID. Oh my god. I hate this. Is this taken? Is this taken? I don't think this is taken, right? taken? Did I use it for JSON? Nope. Alright, we don't need a token. I can live with this. ID arena dot size up id, and we just say that find that and ampersand. This is in fact. Ooh, I have to let it know it's a raw string. 1 second. Do not know. Oh, raw string is probably from network transmissions. Yeah, that's why we have raw strings. Okay, got it. Why are you angry about basic token? Missing. Yeah. 4. Alright, great. ID. So I'm going to, if I hit har, I'm going to turn on the raw string flag, and of course I have to do everything but raw string token. And that. There we go. Do I want to XOR it? Nope. Just want to do that. And I have to slam this into my other for loop. Find it. Here, I'm going to have a switch, excuse me. Am I worried about... Ooh, oh, card token. Well, yeah, let's just bump these up. And instead of that, I'm just going to do union. You know what I'm going to do. Card token. Don't make a macro. Don't make a macro. Oh, or I could do. Yep. Yep. That's nice. That's nice. There we go. That's nice. I'm happy with that. One, two. Oh, you know what? I could stick with this. 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, I could go with that. Yeah, that's great. This works. This works as well. Because if that's like that, it'll just be 0x 2, 1. So, yeah, looks good. Great. And I can still actually use that for reasoning. So great. I can actually use my token flag for logic still because I'm just doing some memes in there. We're going to allocate. I, of course, can check if token flag and raw string token. Then it, of course, I can hop over here, GDScript raw string, or GDScript regular string. Nice, nice, great. Cool. Yeah, I did mean that. Thank you. And actually, no, this is going to be the size of, this is going to be 4 bytes. Because enums, how it works, actually, I think it's going to be, how big is this? Was it 87? I think it's 80 something or other. This might be the size of character actually, which is great. Yeah, this might be character sized. I don't know. Since I don't know, I'm actually going to either case GDScript IDT. There we go. I'm going to do it like that. Because either case, if it's 4 bytes or 1 bytes, I'm still happy with my memory, because token is the biggest one, the biggest struct. So even if this is, yeah, this is fine, because it's either the same size as that or it's the alignment, they'll both, otherwise, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It works out perfectly, actually. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I'm not worried about it. Yep. Good. Cars. I'm not doing, I actually want len. And I identify it already, otherwise it's 0. And I can actually just slide this down. Don't need that. Okay, we got your ID, gotta build a token, yada yada yada. God. Oh my god. GitLab just emailed me. Oh my god, one of my tokens is gonna expire. Oh my god. I need to really make all my tokens not expire. I'm just tired of that. Let's see. Good. Yep. So I actually have to make the characters here. I have to actually just make a token. So I'm just gonna say, hey, static token t star new token. Sequential. What if I made those arenas sequential? That would be hilarious. Yeah, const line, const call. Don't forget. Same thing. Of course, need a string and car star str and how many characters are we gonna have in that string? And this is very no. Okay, great. Size of t up. Line. And I need to gonna string copy stir equal just save myself a headache. Carina. Nope. Bigger than that. Oh, I see it. Call that +1 because of course I want to append that and copy. Oh, don't need that. And token stir and string delimiter and return t. That's that token stir. What do I call it? String? Oh my god, I actually write out the whole thing? What's wrong with me? Okay. That's that. Yep. So I'm just visually checking to make sure. You know, it makes sense if I packed these into a struct. But then I would have to make a new struct, which not a fan. That's my thoughts on this. That's my thoughts on making a new struct. I'm like, I could, or I couldn't. You know, that's what I think. Let's say moi. And then finally over here, token T star. Don't care. Make a new token. Token arena. Car arena. Which is really a string arena. Whatever. Whatever. Line call. If the line, of course, have to implement this feature. Boy. C is equal to new line. Yep. Then string is going to be pause to len stir plus pause len call. Leg room over here. Nope. Okay, great. Actually don't need that, so I'm gonna just make this return void. Yay. Don't need that. Cover that signature, add it up to the top. Great. Looks good. Let's see. Going on here to bomb calls ++. Just back to the top. Yep. Lines declared here, calls declared here. Do I declare them elsewhere? Oh, take me back. Oh, actually write a column. Looks good. Great. Passing these bad boys. Then I rip a fresh one off. Yep. Continue. Otherwise, yeah, we're in the Gucci. Else, no, we're going to be ripping off an error. what if I didn't trim might not. I'm double guessing myself. Might not get rid of the excuse me, the strings. I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break that into. You know what I'm gonna do? Hop over here. And just cause myself more pain. Oh God. Yeah, GDScript. And I have to account for the raw. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, and that seems good to me, actually. I prefer this. Let's delete that there. I like this. Yep. Prefer that. And while I'm here, this is not structure, so I don't want it there. I mean, I guess it's kind of structure because the next token, I don't know, it's not structure, it kind of is, kind of isn't. Of course, when I build an abstract syntax tree, I would prefer something to be like an annotation and then boom, annotation identifier. So yeah, I'll include it in structure. Why not? Why not? Why not? I'm gonna record this. This sucks. Ah, God. Oh, wow. That's gross. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that, but that's life. But anyways, I think actually it's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, if we swing in a CD, let me just clock GDScript. Not bad. Not bad. And honestly, thanks, since we used a macro for this, we run it, we basically saved 500 lines. Jesus Christ, we actually saved 500 lines with that macro, so that's why we use macros. Cool. I think it's cool. I like it. You might not all like it. I like it. Oops, that's the wrong one. So let's go back into oh, I don't know. Okay, great. Oh, you know what I thought? Sorry, I was just zoning out for a hot second there. Oh, yeah. Here's a G stop. No. Oh god, this is an absolutely devilish. This is devilish. God. Devilish. Oh god, this is the best thing I've ever written. Oh. Oh god. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so evil. This is evil. This is pure evil. Oh my god. Oh god, this is pure evil. Honestly. Okay. So I'm gonna redo. I'm doing strings differently because strings is fucking making my brain hurt with all these different string versions. Definitely not as easy as not as easy as JSON. And annotation, yes, I love it. Annotation. I think there's a rule where annotation cannot be followed by a white space. So I'm gonna have to create a separate case for annotation. Token 004, and we'll crank that up to 8. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of rework. However, it's been 4 hours. I wrote some absolute devilish stuff right here. Excuse me. It's been not quite at 4 hours. 4 hours, 15 minutes. We saved ourselves 500 lines of code by using macros. And you know, it's only me, so I don't care. If yeah, I don't care. This is sick. This is disgusting. Wow. 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 Oh god. Oh god. Return. Oh, I have to remember to return ID. Oh Jesus Christ. I think it's oh, you just GDScript ID. There we go. Easy. Oh Jesus, this is hilarious. Oh my god, this is great. I love this. I love this. This is great. Oh, I love that I left a note like, hey, don't segfault. Check you're out of bounds. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what it expands to. Yeah, let's expand this macro. Stop. 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 I like it. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. Oh, great. Oh, you know what I should do? I might need this. Yeah, that's great. This is gorgeous. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm in the stream right here. This is the highlight. This is it. This is the stream. All right, thanks for coming. I just finished my beer number 2. So yeah, this is definitely it. Brain's a little toasty because I know I'm gonna have to do this stream nonsense. I'm gonna work a little bit off stream. Yeah, I'll work a bit of this off stream. Won't. Maybe I'll record bits of it. Give you a little moose boosh. But other than that, yeah, that's it. That's the stream. Bye.